this is really the sort of initiative that we at the World Bank are always excited about, because we believe that for Liberia to develop, for Africa to develop, it's really about what the youth can do to come up with innovative ideas, especially for empowerment.
I've seen a lot of talents around social media and the way young people use it. And we believe that digital technology can be harnessed for some of the best things in the world for Liberian youth.
What we need in Liberia to take Liberia at a standstill point where it will be a competitive place where other countries will see how better get information they got.
During this platform, we should also consider that people does not have the idea to actually gain information online and understand it. So the platform should be built in a way that they will also teach people, people that lack the
Mama Liberia, Mama Liberia, Mama Liberia, Mama Liberia. I love you with my all, with my all, Mama Liberia.
Over 70% of Liberia's 4.6 million population falls below the age of 35 years, which is the cutoff age for youth as defined by the country's national youth policy. Though the country is showing signs of recovery since the end of the Civil War in 2003, its economy remains vulnerable to external shocks as prices of its key exports, iron ore and rubber, have experienced sharp declines over the past few years. Further, the country is a net importer of food, thereby rendering many parts of its population food insecure. Approximately 670,000 people live in extreme poverty. The country is ranked 176 out of 189 countries in the 2018 International Human Development Index. Liberian youth were the most victimized by the country's civil war, which exposed them to a wide range of traumatic experiences. These constraints, along with the low levels of education and lack of skills, have affected youth employability in Liberia and made it even more difficult for the youth to access income generation opportunities. Even though there are several social protection and jobs interventions for the youth in the country, the effectiveness of these interventions is challenged by low coverage, leakage, and fragmented coordination mechanisms. There is also a breadth of information available to youth about livelihood and job opportunities. In addition, there is no common platform to directly engage youth in the process of design and implementation of policies and programs that are aimed at helping them. However, Information and Communication Technologies (ICT) presents a great opportunity for bridging this gap in Liberia. Currently, the country has more than 2.8 million mobile connections, and a good number of these mobile subscribers are youth who use mobile phones for a variety of reasons, including staying connected with others via social media. Increasing availability and use of information and communication technologies (ICT) to more widely convey information on available opportunities to youth will empower them to become directly engaged in different stages of design and implementation of youth programs. The World Bank, with funding from a Rapid Social Response (RSR) Trust Fund, has provided technical assistance through the Liberia Youth Employability and Empowerment Project to develop a web-based platform to support the government of Liberia improve youth employability and empowerment. The project is aligned with the government's proposed agenda for youth development by strengthening existing employment and income generation initiatives for youth. To ensure that the design of the platform meets the needs of the youth and other stakeholders, a series of consultations with stakeholders, youth and actors in the youth sector were conducted. The World Bank, in collaboration with the Ministry of Youth and Sports and youth organizations, including the Federation of Liberian Youth, Liberian National Students Union, and the Mano River Youth Parliament, organized these consultations over a 3-day period in Kantar, Buchanan, and Monrovia. Over 140 participants from the government, private sector, including civil society organizations, the Federation of Motorcycle Transport Union, Betty Trailers Association, students, and youth organizations were invited. The objective was to provide information on the platform and solicit feedback from participants that will inform its design. The World Bank and the Ministry of Youth and Sports organized a 3-day ICT innovation section hackathon on brainstorming ideas around the development of the platform. The session was hosted under the title Lyeep Hacks and was a result of feedback gathered from the consultations with the youth on proposals for mitigating the challenge they face in accessing information on available opportunities both within and out of their communities. Out of 135 applicants, only 35 were selected to participate in the hackathon. The hackathon commenced on January 30th, 2020 and ended on February 1st, 2020 at the World Bank office in Monrovia. Day 1 of the event began with a formal opening ceremony graced by the World Bank Country Manager, Mr. Kwame Nuntara, and Honorable Zoga Wilson, Minister of Youth and Sports.
We at the World Bank are really excited to be hosting this hackathon, but also be supporting the government of Liberia in its endeavor to not only create jobs, but also to make sure that the youth are empowered to avail themselves of these job opportunities. And it is for this reason that we're really happy that we're having this event this morning and this afternoon. You know, when it comes to reducing poverty and boosting shared prosperity, which are the two main goals of the World Bank, the issue of creating job opportunities is very critical, because it is only through job opportunities that people, particularly youth, get to have the opportunity to earn income in order to earn a livelihood. But as Mark said, after consultations in the two counties of Monterado, Rambasa, and Lyeep, what we found was that there usually is an information gap between those who have the job opportunity and those who are looking for these job opportunities. And that's what really led to this hackathon. So the purpose is really to be able to take full advantage of you, the youth, who have the capacity to support the development of a web-based platform that will help with this information gap.
Women Far, World Bank Country Director in Liberia, other partners present, leadership, members of the youth group, selected participants, of the hackathon. Lyeep implementing team, friends, ladies and gentlemen. The young people of this country remain critical focus of this government. And youth employment and skills development are central to our efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why we are excited today to launch this hackathon, which is a critical milestone for the development of a web-based digital platform on youth employability and empowerment. In this age where knowledge is power, information is key to the acquisition of knowledge, this platform will enhance information dissemination on employability and empowerment, serve as a reciprocity for data and resources focused on promoting better educational and economic opportunities for young people in this country. We are also excited, and it is worth noting that the production of this tool will be driven by young people, for young people. You have been selected with the objective of generating the most innovative design for the project. And a team of you will be selected to support the design and maintenance of the platform. For those of you who have been selected amongst the many after a rigorous process, I invite you to take pride in your selection and bring out the best in you. On behalf of the government and people of Liberia, I extend sincere thanks to the World Bank and its leadership in the country for continuing to stand shoulder to shoulder with us in our development efforts. I also extend thanks to the Lyeep team for the continuous hard work. As a foot soldier in the efforts to make young people of this country more vibrant contributors to our nation, I commend your efforts and ask that you rededicate yourselves and work hard. Thank you all, and God bless you.
The participants were gathered and monitored by facilitators from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, WITANA, an IT firm in Liberia, and other IT professionals doing the hackathon. The 5 horsemen emerged winners of the hackathon for creating the most innovative design for a web-based platform on youth empowerment and employability. The winners will receive up to 10,000 USD and will work with WITANA to build the platform. To ensure sustainability of the project, management of the platform will be linked to the MYS ICT unit that will be trained along with the winners of the hackathon, who will take over the management of the platform and ensure that it is fully functional after support from this grant and YOP once off. Additionally, the LYEE project will be mainstreamed into MYS project as part of its school programs for reaching out to the youth.
Mama Liberia, Mama Liberia, Mama Liberia.